Hey everyone, I'm going to quickly show you how to make what's called a plan oblique drawing. And this is a really special type of drawing. A lot of people confuse it with an axon or an isometric. This is not the same thing. Those are those are orthographic projections like this, but this is a special type of drawing because the plan in this drawing is still measurable, meaning like the distances of in plan are not distorted in any way. And it's really cool. So I'm going to quickly walk you through how to make one of these. And I'm also going to upload this Rhino file onto Carmen so that you guys will have access to it. And you can just download this file and keep it in your OneDrive or somewhere on your desktop and look at it if you want to remember, or you can rewatch this video, of course, but I'm just going to walk you through this really quick. So what we want to do is we want to take any old floor plan, right? We can just take our line work, generate our line work, right? And so once we have this line work, I'm actually going to copy this. We can take this over here and let's extrude it to 3D, right? If I type extrude curve, I can extrude this up to 3D. I'll just make it the same height as over here. So great, I have these extruded curves. What do I do with this? Well, what I can do is I can take this and using our gumball, I go into top view using our gumball, I can rotate -45, right? So when I click this rotate button, I typed -45, excuse me, in there, and I just clicked enter and it rotates it. Now, what makes it negative is these little arrows that point around the gumball. Negative takes it the opposite direction that those arrows are pointing. Okay, so we've rotated this. What do we do now? We're going to go into our right viewport over here, down in your bottom right. Right now it's set to right. We're going to click into it. I'm going to highlight our stuff. And we're going to type in a command called shear. Type in shear, hit enter. Origin point. Click the bottom left of your group of objects. Reference point. Go straight up and click the top. Now, what happens is if you drag your mouse, you can see that we are shearing this object. If you look at the top view, you can kind of see some of the distortions that are happening. And it's kind of my snaps are snapping off far into the distance. But we don't want to do it like this. When you're like this, don't click anything, just type in 45 and hit enter. And so that looks pretty messed up in our right viewport. But when we look in the top, look at this. We've created a worm's eye view. So what we really wanted to do was hit -45. So I'm just going to hit Control Z and we're going to hit shear again. A worm's eye view is a drawing from the bottom. And if you hit -45, you get a plan oblique, which is a drawing from the top. Just like that, -45. So check this out. We have this. We can take this and make 2D. Hit enter. It generates for us some lines. And it looks like this time around it generated some hidden lines. So we're going to delete that. Type make 2D again. And if you see this options box, once you kind of have it set up the way you want it, you can hit enter through it really fast. But the first couple times, give it a look, turn off hidden lines, hit enter. So now we have this line work that we've generated. And you can see it's actually grouped by 3D object because that was one of our output options. Now we can take the hatch command, type hatch, and we can select curves. We can just quickly highlight everything. Oop, down here too, and hit enter. And what you can do is you can just click these spaces that are being cut through, right? So this top part is our cut plane. And this was our original floor plan, and it's just been rotated. So you can just click everything that's being cut through, right? Just like that. And when you hit enter, it generates a hatch, and you can make this solid, you can make this patterns or line work. I'm just gonna keep it solid for now, for example. And just like that, you have a plan oblique drawing that you've quickly generated simply from a floor plan. So this is a really great way if you're building stacks vertically. You can just really quickly generate these and pump these out. And this will be really helpful in studio as you are cranking out drawings. But yeah, that's a plan oblique. Let me know if you have any questions and keep up the great work.